Hey, what's up guys? Stubborn water spots taken away from the overall look of your ride? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys everything that you guys need to know to remove water spots from your paint, glass, chrome, wheels, headlights, and so much more. Let's get started. So first things first, we do want to mention that we've already washed the surface. Now I know a lot of you guys might say, hey, water spots, why not just wash the vehicle, right? Well, that's a great start. However, that's not always a solution. In this case right here, we've already washed the surface. We washed it with the foam cannon. We wiped it down with their wash mitt. We fully dried it, and check it out. Those water spots are still there and they look extremely bad. Now the owner of this vehicle does have to park their vehicle where there's a lot of sprinklers. So unfortunately, this is basically the result of that. So today I'm going to show you guys how to easily remove this. So first things first, like I already mentioned, the car is clean. Whenever you do anything to your vehicle, especially whenever it comes to handling water spots, you want to make sure that you clean the surface, and in this case, we're all ready to go. Now, the next thing that you want to have is our heavy-duty water spot remover gel. This is a specialty cleaning gel. It's citrus-based that's designed to break down all kinds of alkaline and calcium deposits sitting on the surface of your vehicle. It's extremely easy to use. It's a gel-based formula, so it spreads very nicely. It goes a very long way, so you don't really need a lot in order to work it onto the surface. I'm going to show you guys just how to use it right here on this glass. So as you guys can see, these water spots, they're extremely bad. They're so bad to the point where you actually see all that heavy white outline on the water spot. And with heavy duty water spot remover gel, it's extremely easy to remove these kind of things from your paint, glass, chrome, and so much more. I'm going to show you guys first on the glass right now, and then we'll move on to the paint, the headlights, and any other of the affected areas of this vehicle with the water spots. So we're going to grab our heavy duty water spot remover gel, and we're going to apply about, I'm going to say about 3 drops. Then we're going to go ahead and close the spout, set that to the side. Then we're going to start working it onto the surface. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to do kind of like a little 50-50 on this left side right here. So simply glide the gel left and right. And this is the trick with the product, is that you want to work it in. You're not just applying it, letting it sit, and then wiping it off. With this product, you actually want to work it onto the surface, and that's really what's going to break down all the alkaline and calcium deposits that are sitting on the surface. So you just want to go up, down, left and right in a crosshatch motion, just kind of like you're applying a wax. You don't have to put any kind of heavy pressure on here. You can apply pressure if you like. However, it's not really necessary, just because if you do get anything caught to your applicator, you don't want to scratch the surface. So it's better to just simply glide it left and right and let the cleaner do its job. Now, once you're done working a certain section of the water spot remover gel onto the surface, you want to go ahead and neutralize it and remove it. Now, one great way of doing both is by actually using a quick detailer like Speed Wipe. Now, Speed Wipe is a quick detailer that you can spray onto virtually any smooth, glossy exterior surface on your vehicle. So like I mentioned, this is going to help you remove the gel very easily, and it's also going to neutralize the product because it is citrus-based and you don't want to let that sit on there. So all you have to do is simply spray some onto the surface. And then you want to go ahead and just wipe it off with the microfiber towel. And then once you wipe it off, simply flip your towel to a dry side to buff off any excess of the quick detailer and any excess of the water spot remover gel that may be sitting on there. And right away, you guys can see a big difference in terms of the overall clarity of this glass. Like I mentioned, this not only works on glass, it works on practically any smooth, glossy exterior surface. So the results look great. If you guys come up close, you guys will see that this looks great. It looks nice and crystal clear versus this side here, which is all spotted up. And like I mentioned, this isn't going anywhere. In order to remove this, you're gonna need a specialty cleaner like our water spot remover gel. In order to tackle this, something like this cannot be removed just by washing your vehicle. These are very stubborn water spots which have been sitting on there for weeks. As you can imagine, they've been in there for weeks. The sun's been just beating down on this and just, etching it even further onto the surface. And with our water spot remover gel, you can easily remove it in one single step. So those are the results that you can expect whenever using our water spot remover gel on the glass. Like I mentioned, it works on more surfaces than just your glass, which we'll show you guys in a second. But I want to show you guys just a very nice up close of what the before and after looks like. All right guys, so now that you guys saw the results, now it's time to go ahead and finish off the rest of this glass. And like I mentioned, this process is extremely easy to use. All you need is your water spot remover gel, a few drops onto your microfiber applicator, and then you're simply just working it in. That's the biggest thing about this product, is that you want to work it in. Like I said once before, you don't want to just apply it, let it sit there and walk away and do something else. You want to make sure that you're thoroughly working the product onto the surface, because that's what's really going to break down these water spots. The specialty gel cleaner is going to help break down all the water spots that are sitting on the surface, and by you agitating it, it's just going to help just kind of get it in all directions and just make sure that it breaks it down completely and there's no remnants still left on the surface. And always, you guys, if you guys feel like your product is drying up on you, or maybe you need a little bit more, feel free to apply a little bit more into your applicator to continue thoroughly working it onto the surface. All right, guys, so we just finished cleaning the glass on that side over there. We're gonna finish doing the paint right now. We just wanna go ahead and hop towards the front right here on this chrome trim, simply because this thing looks super bad. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of it with the water spot remover gel. Now, since my microfiber applicator is already coated, it already has some of the product on there, I'm simply just gonna apply about a small drop of product. And then I'm simply just gonna work it into the microfiber applicator. That way it doesn't get into any kind of cracks and crevices that I don't want the gel to get into. Then we're simply just gonna start working it in just like how we did on the glass. We're just gonna rub it left and right. In this case, we can't really go up and down just because it's such a thin little piece of chrome that we're just gonna work it left and right very thoroughly. And I'll try to do like a little 50-50 right here so that you guys can see the before and after effect of the water spot remover gel. But like I said, guys, this is an extremely easy to use product. It doesn't really require much work at all. You know, in some cases when the water spots are super bad, I'm talking about the water spots have been there for 5+ years, the car's been sitting, it's been in the backyard, baking in the sun, then that's when you may possibly have to polish, but that's worst case scenario. Our heavy duty water spot remover gel is designed to take care of most applications in terms of water spots that are pretty fresh or have been there for just a couple months. So right now what I'm gonna do is simply grab my speed wipe. I'm gonna spray directly onto the towel as opposed to on the trim, just because I don't wanna get it all over the place. And then we're simply just gonna buff off the excess right here. Then after I wipe it off, same thing, we're gonna flip it to the dry side of the microfiber towel just to remove any excess product sitting on the surface and to buff in that nice little layer of high shine. And just like that, you guys, you're all done. This chrome trim looks perfect the way it does right here now that we removed the water spots, as opposed to this side, which looks dull, neglected, and filled with all those water spots. So now all we have to do is pretty much finish up the rest of the vehicle. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you guys a little close-up of what this looks like. We're gonna continue doing the rest of the grille. We're gonna do the rear glass and anything else that has all those water spots. All right, guys, and there you guys have it. That's how you remove water spots from your ride. Now, very quickly, I know this is at the end of the video, but I do want to apologize for the audio in the background. We do have our master's course. They are learning how to polish right now, so they are in full effect. If you guys want to learn more about that, we'll leave a link in the description below so that you guys can check it out. And that's going to go ahead and conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a huge like. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you guys want to pick up any of the products that we use in today's video, you can pick them up directly on our website or at your local Detail Garage store. As always, my name is Joey. This is Chemical Guys Detail Garage. I'll see you guys next time.